I'm a lesbian and I'm about to become a first-time mum later this year. I'm super excited. If you're a lesbian in the UK and you would like to know what are your options, I'm here to tell you. So the first option is you can go through the NHS. This varies a lot by area. Unfortunately, in our area, there is such a long wait list. I decided to go private. Usually the NHS will just offer you IVF. But again, this varies by area. I have heard recently that reciprocal IVF may be an option. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely speak to your GP and see what's available in your area. It is going to a private clinic. If you go to a private clinic, that's what we did. I would recommend look at a couple. Don't just choose the first one. You will usually have like a consultation where you say what your goals are. Would you like to do IVF? Would you like to do IUI? I will speak about those in a minute. And what your preference is. And then they'll do tests. So there'll usually be a scan and some blood tests. And then they'll speak about your options with you a little bit further. So there's IVF with ICSI, reciprocal IVF and IUI. They're your main 4 options. IVF is where you have injections in your belly for 1 to 2 weeks roughly. That will stimulate your eggs to grow. So in a normal cycle you will release 1 egg. In an IVF cycle you'll produce maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 eggs. Then they will be collected. Then usually you'll use a donor sperm, so it could be someone you know, or you can use a sperm donor. They'll pop them together, they'll become an embryo, and then the embryo will be transplanted into your uterus. Reciprocal IVF is exactly the same, but at the point where you are implanting the embryo into the uterus, rather than it going back into the body of the person whose egg it is, it will go into their partner's uterus instead. IVF with ICSI you could do for reciprocal or normal IVF. IVF with ICSI is basically the same as either of those 2 options, except the embryologist will choose the exact sperm to insert into their egg to produce the embryo, and they just pop it in there. They just choose a healthy looking sperm, so you know that they're definitely fertilized. IUI is the most natural option. Some people do it medicated and some people do it unmedicated, but essentially it's just they will take the sperm from the donor and will just insert it into your uterus at the right time and hope for the best. That is pretty much all your options. Like I said, we went through IVF, so my partner is currently pregnant. I'm super excited to become a mum later this year. So if you have any more questions or would like to know more about our journey, let me know in the comments down below.